Okay, we are all happy to be here today. It was a nice time of praise and worship. So we are going to do our Bible study. And today our topic is how to relate with the people who come to your homes. What is our topic today?
How to relate with the people who come to your home.
Yes, and we are going to read a few scriptures. Let's start with the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 17. Please, Ashley, be very loud and clear.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 17. It says, show proper respect to everyone, love the brotherhood of believers, fear God, honor the king.
Okay, show proper respect to everyone. Yes, let's read 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 12. I will appreciate if you stand up when you're reading so that it's very clear.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12, it says, we beg you, our brothers and sisters, to pay proper respect to those who work among you and those who guide and instruct you in the Christian life.
Okay, very good. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 13. Yes, Karen?
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 13. Treat them with the greatest respect and love because of the work they do. Be at peace among yourselves.
Very good. Be at peace among yourselves. Treat them with respect. Yes, and finally, 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. Yes, Jordan?
Likewise, you younger people, submit yourselves to your elders. Yes, all of you be submissive to one another and be clothed with humility.
Okay, very good. You have heard, we have talked, the scriptures talk about respecting one another, talks about respecting those who work among you, honoring them, those who guide and instruct you, and then humility, okay?
Yes.
Now, our memory verse is going to be 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12. Let's have Shina read it for us. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12, it says, we beg you, our brothers and sisters, to pay proper respect to those who work among you and those who guide and instruct you in the Christian life.
Very good. Now we are going to make sure we master that memory verse so that tomorrow we come and share. But who can remember it right now? Kevin, can you give us the memory verse for the day?
Beg you, brothers and sisters, to pay proper respect to those who work among you and those who guide and instruct you in the Christian life.
Very good. So that is our memory verse. Tomorrow everyone must go back home, read it, master it, and then meditate upon it. Come and share it tomorrow, okay? Jaden, including you, and mother and father. Who are those people who come to live with us in our homes? Okay, let me see. The little ones, you also have put up your hands. I always want to start with you. Jeremiah, give me only one.
Baby,
Uncle and auntie. I said one, but it is okay. You said uncle and auntie. Aiden? Cousins. No, this is Shadrach. Cousins. Let's go up. Let me first go up. Who has not spoken? No, this one has been speaking. Wow, everyone has answers, and yet we are not repeating. Okay, very quickly. Nephew. Lina says nephew. Yes, Kevin. Oh. Nieces. Yes, Ashley. House helpers. Yes, grandparents. Yes, Katrina. Yes, she said your answer. Grandparents. Now I almost want everyone to say something. She said your answer. Yes, we go. Your answers have been said.
Yes.
Yes, Jerome.
older people.
Elderly people like grandparents, not so. Noeline. Friends? Yes, even friends come and live with us.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
The gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper? Wow, that's amazing.
Visitors.
Visitors. Oh, you guys have amazing answers. Even the ones I did not even think that were answers. Anyone else? Nisi. Who are the people who come to live with us? Who are the people who come to live with us? Tell someone, take Jay on the other side. Okay, we've answered all of them. Now, very good. That is to me. To me, they are my nephews and nieces, but to you people, they are your what? Cousins. Okay? They are your cousins. Now, no, wait. We are not talking about brothers and sisters, because that is one family. Now, let's talk about cousins. For the cousins who come to live with you in your homes, how should you treat them? How should you treat them? I want real life examples. I want real things, tangible things. How should you treat your cousins? Let me start with the youngest. Yes, Lena. Caring for them. And I want direct answers. How do you care for them? Kevin? Sharing with them. Very good. Yes, Ashley? Giving them proper respect. I want to hear from Kelly. You just put up your giving them food. Do you know there are homes where there are people where some of the household will not give your cousin food?
Yes.
It happens. They will only give Ashley food and they will not give your cousins. Okay? So when you're home, you need to look out for your cousins. If you're eating food on this dining table, okay? If you're a godly child, look out for your cousin. Where are they? Are they also seated with you on the what? Dining table, okay? I want the older ones to answer this. What is segregation? At what point do you segregate your cousins? I want the older ones. I'll hear from you and from you. Yes, Shina.
Segregation is like separating people like according to their color, their race, or their identity.
Now, in terms of your cousins, at what point can you segregate your cousin? If they do bad things, yes, it is possible to segregate them, but also there is segregation when they have actually not done bad things. Yes, Jordan?
Me, in my opinion, segregation is like I'm going to just try to explain how definition, like the separating of people according to their gender, color. For me, what I say is that like a person can segregate a cousin, maybe because he's an orphan, does not want to care for the cousin.
Very good. For example, sometimes you know when it is a cousin, they are not directly a part of a family. They call it extended family, not so?
Yes.
So sometimes people who are not sensitive, there is a tendency, because they don't have their daddies and mummies with you, there is a tendency of making them feel like they don't have their daddies and mummies there, not so? And as children, we are not supposed to do it. Okay? We are not supposed to do it. What are some of the things you can share with them? For example, Shadrach.
Toys.
You can share toys with them? Yes. There are people who, when they have toys, they say, no, it is my mommy and daddy who bought for me the toys. Now, like Noeline stays with her cousin Josiah. So she will say, no, the toys are for my mommy and daddy. They will even say, you also go let your mommy and daddy buy for you. Do you have to say those things? No. Yes, Lynn. You can share what? Share clothes. Because some of them will have come home with less clothes. Not so? And don't you enjoy being with your cousins? Yes, because you play with them. Some of you in your homes, you're only two. Is there anyone who there are only two children in their homes? You see Jeremiah, you're only two with Elijah. So if there are more cousins to come and live with you, wouldn't you have more people to play with?
But Michelle went to a different house, but she's coming.
Michelle is coming back.
Soon.
Don't you enjoy staying with Michelle? Yeah. You see, we enjoy staying with them. So because we enjoy staying with them, we have to treat them with love so that they enjoy staying with you. Don't get into quarrels where, for example, Josiah will tell, no, okay, I'm going to even go back to our home. I'll go back. If you hear your cousins saying, annoyed and saying, crying, if they lock themselves in the room to cry because you're hurting them, if they lock themselves, it is very bad. God does not love that. Is it possible that you can also go and stay at your cousin's home?
Yes.
How would you love to be treated if you went to your cousin's home?
Good.
So many answers. Now where should I start from? Let me start from Patrick.
With hospitality.
With hospitality. Okay? Is it a similar answer? Anything different? Yes, Shem.
With respect.
With respect. You want to eat food together. Playing. You want to play together. Okay? And anything different, Kevin? With love. You want to be treated with love. And you see when you're not loved, you can tell that you're not loved. Okay, do you like it when your cousin is crying all the time?
No.
No. So how do you make sure they don't cry?
You have to play with them.
You play with them. Okay, what happens when your cousin hurts you? Or when you hurt your cousin? Okay, no, Nisia said you said?
Sorry.
You have another answer, Jaden?
If your cousin is annoyed, you can just tell him sorry and you start playing together.
You say sorry and you start playing together. Older cousins? I need any unique answer, any different answer other than saying sorry? What if you cannot solve the problem and it was such a big fight? Because you will always fight, not so? You disagree and you fight, but how do you handle it? Yes, Shen. Consult an elder. You have another answer, Shana?
The same as us.
It's the same. Shana has the same answer. Consult the elders, your parents, and tell them, my cousin has done this and this, and you sit together and resolve the what?
Problem.
The problem, not so? Okay, that is very good. So we've talked about cousins. Please, when you go back home, okay, how many people have cousins, live with their cousins at home? Cousins, okay, relatives, might not be immediate cousin.
No, or like sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm saying sometimes. You have cousins coming in. Yes, most of us. Katrina, you have? Do you also go to them? Oh, when is the last time you lived with a cousin? Listen.
Last month.
You see? You were there for 2 days. Can you share any unique events that you had with them? Let someone share. Who else was on with their cousin over the holiday or something? Sheila, share us anything you need. You see, they had outings, birthday parties with your cousins. Kevin? You say, Such occasions we celebrate with cousins. They celebrated what? Christmas with your cousins. And isn't it fun?
Yes.
It is fun. Yes, Noeline? When were you with your cousins? In the village, okay? When we went for what? Even now you have a cousin. Can you show us your cousin? Yes! Deborah! Deborah is Noeline's cousin. Deborah, aren't you happy to be with your cousin, Noeline? Yes. So over holiday, you get to know them, okay? So because we live together with our cousins, we need to do what? To love them and respect them. Okay, those were very good answers for us. Now, last time we talked about nannies. Someone said here we also stay with house help and nannies. Those are also people who live with us in our homes. Okay, quickly, let's share about how to live with our nannies and house help. So many answers. Where should I? Let me start with the little ones.
By treating them with respect.
With respect, very good. Noeline, let me start from down.
By helping them.
Helping them. Have you helped your nanny? What did you do? She washed utensils. I saw her yesterday wash. Wow, that's amazing. Aiden, you have something? Aiden, you're just waiting to go and play. Okay, let's go up. Yes, Kelly?
I helped Auntie to sweep the house.
To sweep the house. Kelly, did Kelly sweep the house, Kevin? Is it true? Okay, that is amazing. We help our nannies. Yes, Lena.
He treats them with love.
Treat them with love. Let's go on. Anyone else this side? Let me start with Shana.
Okay, I help you
Making juice, especially the older ones. You should be able to work. Don't spend your time just playing.
has got bad news from home, you can help them.
Oh, that's a unique one.
She has never done that.
Oh, that's a unique one. You know your nannies also have problems? Do you know your nannies can be unhappy? And Sheila's told us when our nannies are unhappy, we do what? We comfort them, okay? How about when your nanny is not well, when your nanny is sick? I have answers. Who has not said Gerald?
Help them do their housework.
You help them do their housework.
You can provide them, you can give them their medication.
Yes, you can get their medication and give them. Jeremiah, you tell me, what is your answer?
It was the same one.
You say it again.
Help them do their house.
Help them do housework. Any other different answer? Okay, but you give them their medicine. Can you make for your nanny's juice also?
Yes.
Even Shadrach can.
I can.
Okay, so we have also understood how to treat our what? Our nannies. Now let's quickly talk about visitors. Someone said sometimes we have visitors who come and stay, and sometimes we have visitors who come like our friends and play and go. Not so?
Yes.
We have friends who play and go, then we have visitors who come and stay. How should we treat the visitors? Who either come, they are not your relatives, but they come home. What are the things you need to do as soon as they reach? I want something very clear as soon as they reach. Wow, I have many answers. Then who has not been saying something? Let's start from the corner. Very good. You welcome.
There.
So every time a visitor steps into the home, what do? You welcome them. And how do you welcome them? By doing what? Yes, I want a direct word by
Greeting them.
greeting. When the visitor is just marching in, go and say you're welcome auntie, you're welcome uncle, you're welcome neighbor, whoever they are, welcome them. Then if they're already seated in the house, you go and do what? And greet them. Please, let's be children. That is a sign of respect. If anyone has come to your house, even if you don't know them and they are strangers, even if you don't know them, for example, me, I work with your mommy, I work with your daddy, with Mr. Waluria, I work with your mommy, with Doreen, with Mommy Yvonne. Even if Mommy Yvonne comes and she's a visitor, Noeline has to go and welcome her, not so. So when I work with them, I go there to visit as a friend, a family friend, not so. As soon as you see a family friend, even if you don't know them, they could be your daddy and your mommy's workmate. So you go and welcome them, kneel down for the ladies and greet them. I know there are different cultures. There are those who don't kneel, there are those who kneel. But greet them with the respect. Even if be humble and greet them. And when you greet them, tell them you're welcome. Okay? What else do you do? Ashley's burning.
You give them a glass of juice or water.
Very good, very good. I'm going to give you. You give them what? A glass of juice or water. If you're so young and you cannot give, what do you do? Noeline, if you're so young and you cannot give by yourself?
Tell someone else to go to one. And then you take some.
Aha! You know? So learn to be responsible. You can tell auntie, the visitor has come. Do we have anything to give the visitor? Okay? Then you give them a glass of juice or water. That's a very brilliant answer. Any other answer? How do we interact with them? How do we interact with them? Yes, Chef.
If they're children, you can play with them.
If they're children, you can play with them. For example, your friends who have come, you can go out and play with them. If you have an indoor game, you play with them. And if they're not children, you've already answered. I want another answer from someone. If they are not children, how do you interact with visitors in your home? If they are not children, I really want that answer.
Okay, I think if they're not children, you can create some talk and be like, how my cousin fits your hand.
Yes. So say what you know what to say, depending on the visitor. Okay. And if you don't know them and they're a stranger, how do you interact with them? I really want an answer for that. Yes, Shannon.
Get to know them more, ask them like, who are you? Also tell them your name. Who are you?
Okay, tell them your names and get to know them. Now, yes, that is very good. And after telling them your names, have a limit. Have a what?
Limit.
A limit. Who understands that when Auntie Judith says has have a limit? Yes, Jordan.
What you're trying to mean is that don't over talk.
Aha! If you don't know them quite well, if it's not an uncle or an auntie, you don't know them quite well, have a what? A limit. Greet them, introduce yourself like Shana said, get to know who they are, and then walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Okay?
Yes.
There are younger children who don't have respect. They go and jump on the visitor. Sit on the laps. Is it a good thing to do?
No.
When it is a stranger, you don't know them. Even if it is not a stranger, but it is an elderly person, treat them with respect. You don't go and jump on their lap. Kelly, do you do that? When a visitor comes, you go and jump on. When the visitor is sitting on the chair, you go and climb on the back of the chair and start swinging from the back of the chair. There are children who do that. Yeah? There are children who go and start pulling the visitors' ears. There is one I saw started pulling the visitors' beards. Yeah? Is that proper?
No.
Pulling the visitors' shirt. Yeah? Pulling the hair, trying to play with the visitors' hair. If the visitors come, they are not your relative. Even if it is your relative, treat them with what? Respect. There are things you don't do. Have a what?
A limit.
A limit. Okay? Have a limit. Then you say something. Share an experience. Have you seen any child who was treating a visitor with disrespect? Tell us what was happening.
Jumping around the chair, climbing the chair.
Little ones, look at me. All of you. Jeremiah, Aiden, Shadrach, Noeline, Kelly, Elijah, look at me. Sit here and look at me. Nisi, where are you? I don't know if Jaden is above that age. All of you look at me. Even this little one, Karen, look at Auntie Judith here. All of you look at me. When a visitor comes in the house, okay, you don't even know them, or they are elderly. Children who have respect don't jump around chairs over visitors, okay? When a visitor has walked into your gate, don't come on the table, climb, sit on the table, jump. Nisi, I am saying this very serious. You like doing it. You like doing it. Mom is going to start getting a cane. If you yes. So when visitors come, don't jump around on visitors. Don't go behind the chair. Shadrach, don't go behind the chair and start swinging on the visitor's chair. Swinging like a monkey.
Maybe I'm too tall, I can't do that.
Carol, don't jump on the visitor, climb on the visitor's shoulder. Okay? It is not what? Respect. So the little ones, you have had me. We need to summarize because we need to go and have our tea and also play a little bit. So we have talked about everything, and I think we've also talked about what should you do when they hurt you. We have already talked about it, not so? Okay, let's have final words and we close. But I think we have shared everything. Let's have our final word. What has someone learned today? 2 minutes. Oh, we've all learned things, okay. Amazing, amazing. Wow. Okay, who should I start with? Let me start with the little one.
Treat visitors with respect.
Very good. Yes? Great visitors, Elijah, what have you learned? Give visitors something to drink,
Don't jump on the
Don't jump on visitors. Shadrach?
Don't jump on the chairs.
Don't jump on the chairs, Noeline? Welcome them, Kelly. You share. Kevin? Show them love. Ashley?
Give others proper respect.
Proper respect. Katrina? Hospitality. Yes, Kevin, you had an answer? Lina?
And give the children control.
Play with them. Jordan?
Help the nannies and housemates to do.
Help the nannies. Yes, Shina. Don't segregate people, very important. Okay, I think we we've given almost all